Hi guys, Coach Jeff here. In this week's Learn to Train Minute, we're talking about bracing the core. Now, a common problem we see across almost all populations is people's inability to properly and effectively brace the core. Now, when we talk about the core, we're not talking about a muscle. The core is there is no muscle called the core. It's a relative term about location, right? So the core is talking about the center of something. Okay, so when we say core, we're talking basically right in the middle. We put a line right through the middle of me, put it right down the center, that's the core, right? So it's a central location we're talking about bracing. And what we mean by bracing means activating the musculature around the spine to stabilize it during movement or preventing movement, okay? So a good brace keeps you aligned well, so when forces are applied on you, whether it's a squat on your back or a push-up on the ground or someone even pushing you, your body and your muscles around the center, the core, can reflexively turn on and keep you stabilized and keeps you aligned, and that's where your body performs best and it stays healthy. When we get out of this alignment and we apply these forces, that's when bad stuff starts to happen. We get aches and pains and even worse down the line. So bracing is extremely important skill, and it is a skill for everyone to maximize and get the most of and apply almost all of the time. So here's one way that athletic development we start to apply bracing, and like we talked about in our other videos, everything's a progression. So it's something you'll get better over time with. But to start, the best way that we found to brace is to find the top of your ribs and literally take your fingers and pull down. So you're literally going to pull your rib cage down towards your waistline, okay? And the same time as you pull down, you think about bracing for a punch. So as you pull the ribs down and then you brace for a punch, you should feel activation right away, okay? And a funny thing happens when you do that. You might find that as you brace and pull down, the backside of the glutes automatically turn on, and that's what we want. That means we're aligned well, we're protecting the front, we're protecting the back. Now to progress from there, we want to learn to breathe in this position. Because if we hold our breath all the time in this, we're not going to be able to stay braced during a set of 8 or 10 reps, okay? So we need to learn to breathe with tension and keeping that brace. Once you can learn to breathe with that brace, then you start to add movement. So maybe from here, I brace myself and I start squatting and I work that pattern. So there's a couple keys to bracing. Start to utilize that, and I think you're going to feel a lot better with your training.